Okay, she's doing a survey of the athletes at a club. Questions. How many competitions you entered during the past 12 months? Make one criticism. Well, there's no box for 0. And there must be a box for every single person to fill it in. Some people have done no competitions. They've got nowhere to go. Second part, she wants to find how many hours the athletes train at the weekend. Well, how about how many hours do you train at the weekend? That's pretty obvious. At the weekend. But you also have to include the response boxes. Even if it doesn't say that, you should include them. And you probably want 0 to 3 with a little box, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and then more than 9. Really need 4 boxes. It must have every single one, must be thing. You could say how many hours to the nearest hour to make it easier, but that'll do. How do you take a representative stratified sample? We've got a two-way table here, females and things, and each sample category must have must be proportional. That's the key word, proportional to the number in that category in the whole club. It's like a fraction. So Jenny's going to use a sample size of 30. How many junior males should be included in the stratified sample? Well, it won't be very many, but junior males is 31 out of, and it says at the top here 175, so it's got to be 31 out of 175 is that fraction of 30, and that is 5.314. Crazy to have, you can't have 0.3 of a person here, so how many junior males should be included? Should be 5 males or junior males. And Jenny is a javelin thrower. The length of 40 of her throws. So it tells me the frequency is 40. Total, that's 40. And we've got to count an estimate of the mean length of the javelin throws. Well, it's an estimate because we don't know exactly the throws. We know that there was between 40 and 46. So we had one between 40 and 46, and another one, because there's 4 of those altogether. But I can't add those numbers up, so I have to assume they're the midpoint. And quite nicely, the question's given me a gap for midpoint. Midpoint between 40 and 46 is 43. Between 46 and 52 is 49. Then we have 55. And finally it's 61. And that means we've got 4 of them in that 43s. So I need an fx column, a frequency timed by a point, midpoint. And that'll be 172. That one will be 588. I've got 19 55s, which is 1045. And I've got 5 61s, which are 305. If I add those up, I get 2110. And the mean is a total 2110 divided by 40, which is 52.75. And I can give it to that. Does that look about right? Yeah, it's about in this. Just go into this group here. And yep, that will do nicely. That is in the middle. I've done it correctly. That's question 7 done.